Hello, hello, Papis. How are you doing?
Hello.
What's up, my brothers?
Reunited actually, right? The last 3 weeks we were not together.
Yeah, true.
Or 4 weeks. I
So
miss you guys so much.
Really love that we had our call the other day. So we didn't record this one, but we had a friend call to connect and share and cry a bit together. And it was so great. I really enjoyed it, guys. Really enjoyed it.
awesome.
Really intimate. Much needed.
Yeah, today's topic is a very interesting topic, I think, and I think it will make everyone very interested. Is can men and women can really be friends? Can you really like have a friendship between a man and a woman? Or is there always something else behind the mind of a man or a man of a mind of a woman?
And we're not talking here about fuck friends. We're really talking about a friend that just go to the beach together and for an nice walk or whatever friends do together. You know, we're really saying like a PG-13 friend.
Yeah, I think it's a good topic to talk because we always talk about this, about the friend zone. You have the friend zone. No, it's very famous that a man get friend zone because he wants maybe more with a girl, but maybe girls also wants to. They also want more friendships. I don't know what guys, because we don't have a girl here with us in the call, so it's a bit we are assuming. But what do you guys think about this? Can really a guy? Can we really be friends with a girl? Can you really like? I mean, friend without having any door that you have in your mind, any like, let's say the girl, like your friend is calling you at midnight and she says, Flo, I call you because I'm very horny, I want you to come to my place. What do you do? Imagine it's a friend, you are supposed to be a friend. What do you do if this happens? Well,
Yeah, I just want to say that I am a good friend and I will be there in good and in bad. So if the friend calls me in the middle of the night, I will be there no matter what type of support she needs.
you're
Bro, I can't
This is
do
my
it.
politically correct answer. But Tom, I thought I just introduced the topic and said we're not talking about the sex friends. Like,
no,
you know
it's not
what?
the sex friend, but it's no, it's the
Yeah. But
it's
what makes it the story even worse, Tom,
Hmm?
is that I'm laying next to my girlfriend and then my female friend texts me this, right? It's just my friend. And this is where there's like a challenge where the is like the distrust or whatever. But I think also we have to kind of do a better scenario. I see Flo is laughing,
I'm
dying.
dying.
it's a big scenario.
Bro, what I'm trying to say is like, so let's say you're a young guy in your 20s, right? And you find it awkward to build a relationship with a woman because you feel like, oh, you feel intimidated as a girl, or maybe you feel so horny talking to the girl that you cannot hold a positive conversation. And then somehow I feel it's like, can you desexualize women to such a degree that you can just be friends and not have other type of deep beliefs? What is it for you, Tom? Because I heard that you do this book club. You're surrounded by beautiful women every Sunday in the park in Barcelona. How is it for you? Do you have dirty thoughts or sexual thoughts when you're around these women, or are you neutral? How do you balance being surrounded by friends in between brackets? And do these friends sometimes become your lovers, or how does that work?
It's a good question. Well, I will say that I first when I meet people, I always want to understand the person, always try to connect. But of course, the question is very it's deep, and I think between men and women, I mean, as a man, you always have the woman attractiveness, even though maybe you're not. I don't know what to say, but it's a woman, and because I'm a man and I'm attracted to women, yeah, it's difficult to answer this question. You always have this thought in your mind doesn't mean that you want to have sex or etc. But you always have this door because also it's survival. It's like more an animal instinct telling you that yeah, if you have an opportunity with a woman, you always have the door open because it's a way. It's like an animal instinct to reproduce, to feel attracted. This attraction is something beyond my control, something that is more unconscious, also subconscious, into as a man. But maybe the same for the woman.
Interesting answer. And I also wanted to ask this at the beginning, guys. But if you look at your friendships as a pie, which percentage of this pie is men and which percentage of this pie is women? Like in my personal life, I noticed that it has changed as I have a bit more feminine energy. For some reason, I actually went along better with women growing up. I had more women friends. And now it's shifting and I'm moving more towards having more men friends. And maybe that's just me accepting more my masculinity inside. Or I just really loved being around women. I was always around women. But I really find it interesting as well. So how is it for you, Flo, this balance? Like, do you find or do you connect easier with women or with men? Let me ask it like that. What is easier friendships to make?
For me right now in this phase of my life is definitely connecting with men. But I think what you mentioned before is the key. It's the masculine and the feminine, you know, and we all have these energies inside us, and whichever energy is more powerful, you know, it makes easier connecting with that energy. I think what it comes down to again is healing. You know, if you have like a really effed up, messed up relationship with the feminine or the masculine, it will reflect in your friendships. So I think the most important thing is to be aware of it, right? Like if you only have guy friends, that means something. If you only have girlfriends, that also means something. It's not bad, not good, but it's just like something for you to be able to reflect on and see for what it is. And again, the masculine, the feminine, it stems from the relationship of the parents, right? Like the relationship with the parents. So me growing up, I had only guy friends, but I was also dealing with a lot of other things, loneliness, depression, and porn addiction, and all those things, and juicy stuff. And I was over sexualizing women, so that affected my relationship with women, of course. So that's why I wasn't able to have friendship, like real friendship with girls, because I was always looking at them in a sexual way and not in a human way, you know. So once I started healing my relationship with my mom and my dad and masculine, feminine energies within, I started opening up, and it was easier and easier to connect with men and women. And now I also run a men's circle, which means a lot of men, and I love connecting with men. And now I got to the point where it's so easy to actually have deep, meaningful friendships with men. And yeah, it's just something special because I never had that. So I started, connecting with men when I moved to Barcelona, going out more to events and opening up. And yeah, it allowed me to open up to men and create beautiful friendships. And also same with women. And yeah, it's everything is correlated. And I think, like I said, it stems from our childhood, our traumas, and relationship with the parents. And now I am pretty much at the point where I don't have too many girlfriends, but the girlfriends I have are pure. So it's not about over sexualizing. It's not about looking at them in a sexual way. It's not about trying to use them, or there are like second thoughts, or, what if, maybe, like hope, what if, and I'm in a relationship now, and I'm in a relationship with my best friend, and she's amazing. I love her so much. And we were best friends for 1 year. And after 1 year, we got together, but it was always genuine, and of course there was this attraction in the beginning, but I think when it comes to attraction, that's normal. Like you mentioned before, Tom, it's a survival instinct, and we have desires. The feminine is beautiful. It's a beautiful energy, and it's okay to feel attracted, and it's okay, but you have to be in control, right? You have to be able to control your masculine energy, otherwise it just gets out of hand, and you try to fuck everything that moves. And that's why most men are unable to create friendships with girls, because they're over sexualizing women, thanks to porn and loneliness and online dating and whatever, you can name it. But yeah, that's just my take on it.
I just like realized something also, because what it is to be friends with someone, like whatever, it can be a man or a woman. What is it to be friend? And I think to be friend with someone is when you share, of course, like common interest, you share common beliefs, but also it's because you build experiences together. Let's say you had a coffee together, you met to an event, or you played, I don't know, you play football or tennis or volleyball together. So it's like your friend for the volleyball, or it's like a colleague from the work or whatever, or you're from the same school. So it's like this kind of experiences. But then what makes it to go to the next step of from friends to maybe like girlfriend, or like a potential like attractiveness like for a girl, but also what it makes for us guys, for example, for the next step. Because I think it's really interesting, because between men and men, when we have the friendship, we can connect through like different activities, as I said, but also maybe the next step to escalate the relationship. As men, maybe what we look for is to build stuff together as men. Maybe when we start doing the podcast, for example, together. It's like another. It's like imagine our relationship.
Beautiful.
We went to the next step. You know, it's like kind of if we were dating. It's like
You
of
made a
course,
baby, bro. The Papi podcast is a baby,
yeah,
bro.
no, yeah. Oh, it's exactly this. No, it's like we create a news like a
Yeah.
business or something. So we create. It's like kind of a relationship we have,
Beautiful.
and we create something. But with a woman, oh, it is. You know, it can be a business, but I think between men and women, it's not business. Is not maybe the most. I mean, from the I will not say men and women. I would say masculine and feminine. I think it's easier to say like this. I think it's more intimate. Like maybe the way to escalate is more intimate relationship, where it can be sex also, but it can be maybe travel, or it can be something more romantic. More romantic. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. So I want to cut you off. Finish. Sorry.
No, so that's basically what I mean. That between
Mm.
men and men, the way to escalate the relationship, sometimes we have a business together, or we have a project, or we build something as we did now with the podcast. And yeah, and man and woman, maybe what the next step to escalate the relationship is to have yes, to have sex, or is to have a family, or to have a relationship, to have a couple or something in a couple. But also it can be if you have a man, you are a man and you have woman friends, also it can be creating a project together. It can also be.
So I love the man and woman topic always of the Papis, not as the masculine versus the feminine. Um, I would want to ask you guys this, but I don't expect you to answer. No, I would just openly ask: do you currently have girlfriends that you would like to have sex with? Now you're currently just a girlfriend with them, but then you would love to also experience it differently. Or have you ever imagined that? And this is just for all of the audiences. And I ask you this question to be honest with yourself, okay? But then I will move to understand what a friend really is. I believe that there are multiple types of friends. I have a friend that I make music with. I have a friend that I cook with. I have a friend that I talk about genius ideas with. But I also have a friend that I go to the gym with. He's my gym friend. And each friend adds to your life or subtracts from your life in a specific area that you want to. So, for example, you two are some of my best friends. So, in almost all of my areas of life, somehow you are adding value to me, growing as I add back to you. So, it's kind of a synergetic, it's like a back and forth. So, I believe having a woman as your good friend next to you and being a man can help you to balance out your energy. The woman can also give you more knowledge of the psychology of other women. So I learned a lot about dating from women, where my friends would tell me, oh, don't do that. Don't say this to the girl, or try to do it. And so I upgraded myself as a human being, as a journeying on this earth, as a nomad. Talking to other women helped me to understand the landscape of men and women out there. So it's just understanding humanity as a general. So it's really about desexualizing your mind. Was a point in my life where I also saw every woman as an opportunity to just have sex. Honestly, I wasn't looking at their soul. I wasn't looking at their energy. I couldn't see deeper than just their body, where I was man and my role was to dominate this woman. And I lived and I suffered. I struggled for quite a while with this mentality, to be honest. And what it came for me is, I think we mentioned the name earlier, but I watched a video from Sadhguru, and it was like how to stop sexualizing women, I believe it said. And it literally just gave the tip to start seeing women as your family. Like it's your mom, it's your aunt, it's your grandma, it's the person that gives life in your family, and understanding the value of what a woman is, not just a sexual object. It's not just a sex toy. It's another human being. And for a man, it is your mirror. It is so powerful. A woman can make you into a millionaire, but also can take you into a million in debt, depending on the energy of the woman. So I really believe that men and women, we have a very long history together since Adam and Eve, much before that. But I think that you as a man have to know what you want. If you want to be in a powerful network, you have to understand that women are going to be a part of this. If you're going to be a successful business person, if you want to be an artist, you're going to have to collaborate with women, respect them. And the moment you don't respect them, there are very big penalties being a man. I've had moments where I crossed the line with my sexual actions around friends, around people. Sometimes you'll get a warning, but it's also very dangerous area where you confuse this, having women friends and being too frisky, touching. So it's also you learning to contain and being a gentleman. And there's where the Papi's gonna kick in, because how do you just turn from being a sex machine to being a gentleman, which is actually an undercover sex machine. It's the sex machine in a disguise. You know you are this sexy Papi that you pop, you're gonna take all the girls, but you know how to respect a woman, communicate, and you let her decide. Kind of. You don't really let her decide, but you give her the choice to be around you and how she wants to show up around you. So that's kind of like a bit of my my take.
No, it's I like what you say about the Sadhguru stuff that you shared. I would say, both that also I've been struggling as you the same for the beginning, for the younger age, because also it's what we've been told, you know, like especially with dating, with all the dating apps and all of this, it's like you really kind of sexualize women a lot, because with a swipe, you know, it's like you can have sex with a swipe, no? So it's like really to try to remove this programming in your mind, to understand that it's your woman can be also a beautiful like sexual partner, but also can be a beautiful yeah, like how to say, an angel, not an angel, but like yeah,
an inspiration
yeah,
in your life.
collaboration, support, because women are very good for support. I really feel that I know I have also like women friends, and I feel that they are really listening, giving always good support, always here to listen, to, you know, it's like kind of confident. Also with men, and also with guys, I also have this, but with women, I also feel that they have this energy, really like supportive energy. And so this is really beautiful to be around also with women and men also. But still, I still think that there are still inside of us this kind of drive always for something more. I still feel, even if we don't want it, but it's just because it's like a body reaction. It's something that is really not body, but it's like attractiveness. It can be attractiveness from many things.
And I would also be very safe to say that we need to learn to accept this drive, to accept the attraction, know that it's there, understand what it is, understand that it's love, that it's something spiritual. It's not just only my body. No, it's my soul has so much love and it wants to give love. But not everybody is ready to receive your love as well. You need to show them how trustworthy you are, how you are pure, how it is love you're giving and not just a fuck, you know? Like, I want to literally say this, guys, like, maybe, okay, don't want to like detract too much for her, but I even went for a part of my life where I was having sex, where with a woman I make love. For me, it's so deep. Like, it's not just sex, it's so much. It's the intertwining of emotions and energy and everything. So just a woman trusting you even as a friend to open up her space for you. As a man, also bonus point, women, when they see you surrounded by other beautiful women that you can have as a friend, this levels up your quality as a man. You become a trustworthy tribe leader. You get perceived as the fucking Papi, as the Papi.
I think what Nevin said is huge. It's accepting, because so many people, especially women, when they hear this, you know, that men are attracted to women and they look always on the lookout and they want to fuck and conquer and, you know, go after women, they judge it, right? And of course, they don't know what it feels like to be a man, to have these urges, and it's being demonized, right? Like, it's demonized, like, oh, men are, you know, fuckers and they want to hook up, this hookup culture and everything. But it's not, I mean, I don't want to went around, but, you know, it's not easy to be a man. These urges are real. It's not like something that, you know, like just only assholes have and good guys don't. Even good guys have it. It's a trait we have. It's, everyone has it. It's the yin and the yang, the good and the bad, right? And it's completely normal to have these urges, and accepting it is the key, I think. And once you can accept it, that's when you can truly heal, you know, and create a healthy relationship with women.
No, I agree.
But yeah,
It's not easy as a man now, because it's you're judged, and also you have like many movements in the world are also like telling you to be more to be careful with a woman and stuff. So it's really it's not easy. It's not easy to find your spot, or to find where you how to position yourself. You know, it's like you don't want to be seen as a
A pussy?
Yeah, they want to be seen as someone that doesn't take any action and like is too kind, but also you don't want to be seen as a monster. But also
Mm.
you're too much in between, you are, it's like also you don't get anything, or you get judged.
I do believe that once you can find this middle way, like I just accepting your shadows and accepting where you're coming from, and like what you said, Nevin, know what you want. Most men don't know what they want when it comes to dating, when it comes to commitment, when it comes to leading, when it comes to becoming the best version of themselves. This is my experience, and most men are lost, and it doesn't really matter what age they are. I feel like nowadays we have so much input and so much pressure and a lot of judgment when it comes to dating, and most men struggle with dating, and that's just a fact. But again, knowing who the fuck you are and being able to control your masculine energy is, I think, the key when it comes to friendships with women.
So I have a thing I would like to dive on a bit more, and that's a bit controversial, but I think it's a good topic. Is to say that, for example, I believe that women have more opportunities. I can meet more men more easily than men can meet women, because how it is how life is. So also this also can explain why some men are looking for women only for sex, because maybe it's like they have one or two doors open, in a month or in a year. So that's why they are looking for, when they have a touch with a girl, they are looking for intimacy, they are looking for sex, because it's what they want and what they need. But because a woman maybe can meet many men, maybe what she's looking for is not only like for sexual stuff. She's looking more maybe for more deeper connection, with like more friendship first, and then after seeing if she is interested to having like a more intimate relationship. And I think these two, because it's like two opposite views, or two opposite not views but two opposite ways, this makes a problem, create like an issue. Because at the end, of course, the woman, she wants to first not get to know you, to see if you're a good person, etc., and then see if you if she's like is attracted to you. But then as a man also, like most men don't have a lot of opportunities, so they try to shot their first opportunities, or like try to go as soon as they can, no? Because of
Mm.
to waste their time.
Yeah,
That is beautiful. I
but
kind of get what you're saying, Tom, because I feel it's also a lot about reading people. Because you can easily see a girl, she smiles, she spins her hair, and she does this, and you're like, aha, she's into me. Let me go grab her ass. Huh, let me try to kiss her. And then boom, and friendship is over, baby. You have to also learn to read the people and talk, ask. Do you enjoy spending your time with me? Do you like me? Can I touch you on your shoulder? Are you okay with that? This consent kicks in as well, bro. It's so deep. Flo, you wanted to say
yeah, no, I just wanted to say that what Tom said is indeed true, and also the fact that if you look at online dating, there are more men on online dating than women. So this means women have more choice, like they have more opportunities. Men have less. And statistics also show that I think men between 18 and 30, 1/3 of them are either virgins or they have sex once a year. So if this is true, it says everything. That's actually shocking. And looking at back in my life, it's 100% accurate. So I'm not sure, about now, like how up to date these statistics are, but yeah, it's tough to be a man. And now you mentioned all these things like reading the cues and like communicating, asking, bro. If you don't have experience, you don't have experience, and then you are afraid to do anything, and you don't even go out anymore, and then you're online dating, and then online dating is also hard because you're texting, and so it's like it's all over the place, and it's normal how men are insecure, because how would you not be insecure? You don't even have the chance to get those skills, because it's just hard to get to the point where you can actually go out with a girl and without judgment, without all the crap.
it is very challenging, guys. It's probably the most important, the most challenging thing. Like aside from your car, your house, you have to build. You were put here on earth to spread your seeds this to continue the family line. So at the end of the day, meeting a woman is probably the most important thing for a man on earth. And one thing that I want to also say is that do not forget that we as men, we are the masters of the physical realm. We are the builders, the creators, and the women, they are the masters of the emotional realm. You will also see this back reflected in our attraction. We are attracted by ass. Oh my God, show me some bouncing titties and ass, and you got my attention. But show a woman, a responsible guy that has a business, a Ferrari, and she can see that she's a guy that can be accounted on. The girl, waterfall. And this is also really powerful to note how we are attracted by different aspects. And you, as a man, have to master your world, become I don't want to say a businessman necessarily, but a high performer. Show the girl that you're working out, that you're having your stuff, your physical world well arranged. The woman will notice this and be attracted to you. So you have to also focus on you getting your stuff. But I saw how it turned into, we went from being friends to being attraction. But also just really important to note, guys, is that in essence, you don't have to ever forget that even though the woman is in this body, that the soul is a female energy soul, that at the end of the day, what you're talking to is a reflection of yourself. When you're looking a woman in the eye, it is the universe you are talking to. It is a reflection of yourself, but a very unique one. It is the opposite reflection. It is the female version of the universe, because it's split in two. Now it's split in like LGBT, like in 15, but in essence, it's split in two. And you connecting with a woman, giving this woman love, respect, whether it's sex or not, is you giving yourself love in the most purest essence. So healing your relationship with women, or by the amount of healthy female relationships that you have with yourself, you can tell how much you've worked on yourself, how much trauma you've gotten rid of, and how much love you can accept and understand that you are, because you can only see the love in the women around you without sexualizing them if you can see the love in yourself first. So this is very important to know, that it's all about deep connection with love. Respect the women. Don't lie to them. If you want to have sex, say to them, I want to have sex. Or don't say it a bit sexier. But don't just try to gas and misinterpret and put the women under pressure, because they're also love in essence.
Yeah, very beautiful. What I wanted to say is also, it comes down to self-love. If you want to, fuck everything that moves and you're controlled by your penis, that just shows that you're not in control. And also, if you are disrespecting women, then that means that's, again, a reflection, and you're disrespecting or not respecting yourself in the first place. So if you want to respect others first, then you have to respect yourself first and love yourself first if you want to have loving friendships or relationships.
Yeah. And also, I would say to be for men out there also to be patient, because also it's as we said also, or as I said before, like it's an opportunity. Maybe you have less opportunities than women, but it's patience. You cannot find, don't have to find the first time the love life or even like sex for the first time. Be patient, be a man of value, keep working on yourself, keep doing what's right for you first, and then you will attract the perfect, like the nice woman, but also the friends, also the nice friends. Because the more you can work on yourself, the more friends you have, and not only like relationships, but also like friendship, business opportunities, everything. So I think, yeah, the most important to say is to do this, to love yourself more, to work on yourself, become a better person, and being also, as Nevin said, I think being genuine with your intentions, with yourself, and also to communicating with others what you really want, what you really desire. It's the same if you work in a business. Let's say you have someone, if you really don't think that this person is the right fit, to work for you, you just tell them, I feel I don't want to work with you, or I feel I want to work with you, or whatever. The same with for a relationship. I think the more direct, not direct, but the more authentic you are, or the more like true to yourself you are, the better it is, because then people also trust a lot people that know what they want, and that also are not afraid of saying it. Because if you're like in between, I don't know what I want, etc., it's like it's not trustworthy. This person it's like you can switch minds in one day, or it's not someone you can rely on. So even if you say something in, let's say you say, I don't want to have sex. Let's say you can say, I'm not looking for anything serious. You can say, I'm not, you say, I'm not looking for anything serious. You know, it's okay. You say it. Maybe the girl, she will say, oh, I don't want to be with him because he's only looking for sex. But at least you say it. You know, at least you filter. At least you say the stuff. And even maybe if you change your mind in the next day or in 1 week, it's okay. You can always change your mind. You don't have to be stick to it, but you have to communicate it. It's better to say that or than just saying, I don't know. It's better to say,
To waste time. I think it's about being efficient, bro, with people's time. And if you just and even the girl is gonna start like, does he want to be my friend? What does he want? He doesn't know what he wants. That's not sexy. Let me just go and talk to his best friend that doesn't know what he wants. He wants to get that baby. No, it's just like an example. But I really want to share as well, Dom, that what you say is very, very powerful. I just started a new coaching with a friend. He is a friend, but he became a client now. And one of the biggest challenges is the female attraction. And he showed me a chat yesterday. Will not mention his name, but he was chatting with a girl that he met. But his intention was to date this girl, to be in more like sexy, to how would I say, to seduce this girl, to having sex and to being his potential girlfriend. Why not? It's a beautiful girl. But when I saw the chat, he was speaking to the girl as if they were friends, they were besties. And I highlighted that it's not really the way that you would talk to the girl that you want to date. There's a different game involved where this is like a whole new podcast, guys. But there's a specific way also that you can not overly share yourself, your excitement. Oh, good morning. Oh, did you drink coffee today? Oh. And the girl is gonna be like, dude, don't you have anything to do? Don't you have goals to chase? Don't you have some shit to do? So, like, I've learned from watching YouTube videos as well. Like, even the way I speak to a woman that I want to befriend is very different than a woman that I want to sleep with. I choose who gets to go in the friend zone. Nobody's gonna put me in the friend zone, baby. And this is where things has to switch. Put a friend zone. Nobody's gonna friend zone me. The moment I meet you, I put you in my friend zone. Period. Every single girl I meet, because guys, newsflash, whether it's business, it's love, it's life, everything starts with a relationship. Everything starts with a type of friendship, some type of connection. Then you escalate into business, or you escalate into sex, or you escalate into whatever else. But you have to make friends first. Level one, it's with all relationships. You build this connection, and then you choose consciously where you want to take it. You take the interaction to bed, or you take it to a walk, or you take it to whatever you want to do. But I just really believe that it's a lot about manipulation. It's a lot about games, influence, persuasion. So guys, if you want to master both having girlfriends and sex friends, message me as well. Send out a message. This is what I do for a living. I'm a coach. I help people with the vibe, with the energy. I would love to listen and to understand more what your challenges are, how you can break down those barriers and interconnect. Tom knows it. We've been talking with Tom. We've been talking with Flo. But I think, guys, it's also time to tell the guys that they need to fucking level up. If you want to have some friends, you're going to need to learn some skills. You're going to put in the work, because you're a work in project. And the more you invest in yourself, the more you will shine, and the more the women will attract to you. You don't want to be chasing. You want to be attracting both friends and lovers. And this is what we're doing in the Papi's podcast. So if you want to learn more, follow Tom, follow Flo. We're all guiding, sharing social skills, interactions, how to become more loving, meditation, how to become a better man. It's not about attracting or trying to be a better man to get the woman. No, it's about authentically being the better man and getting the better woman. One thing I wanted to touch on is that a lot of guys out there as well are born without a dad. The dad figure is gone. And the dad, the man, is the one that needs to teach the boy how to talk and interact with women. But because this transfer of trust and energy is gone, guys are waking up with no fucking clue on how to interact and talk and respect a woman and to treat a woman right and to seduce a woman right. So we as the Papis, we are here to take that figure, to share the knowledge, to be open, to be vulnerable, to say that we are dirty, horny men, but at the same time, we also aspire to be leaders in the community, to be pillars of the community. Accept us for what we are, and we will take care of you.
No, thank you for also sharing before. It's very inspiring. I really believe that, yeah, to get more, not only like more intimate relationship, but also more friends, more connections. Anything, it starts from your skills to be able to be more okay on yourself, to learn how to communicate, to learn how to connect with people, or as you say, also like to choose the people that you want in your life. Like this person is friend zone, this person is not. Like no, you are the one in control of or responsible in your life. And this is really important to really mention it, that you are the one in control. And that also to say that if the one listening maybe feel lonely or feel that they don't have a lot of connection with women, it's not to blame you guys, but it's also your responsibility. It's not, I don't say it in a bad way. I'm here to empower you, but also I think it's empowering to tell you this, that yes, your responsibility to you and to go and to learn how to communicate better, how to be a better person, how to meet to, it's your responsibility too. You're not being also too much in the victim mode, because I think this is the worst thing you can do to change. But of course, change is not easy, and of course, sometimes you will feel lonely. You will feel that no one is understanding you. You'll feel that women are not interested. But you always have to keep going. If you know who you want to be, if you know your true self inside, you will achieve many things.
And I think
Powerful
this is
last words.
Awesome opportunity to invite everybody to join that is in Barcelona or is planning to go to Barcelona to join the book club in Barcelona. We are planning on rebranding the concept event, but every Saturday from 12 to 3 in the Ciutadella Park under the most beautiful big tree there is a meeting where you're going to be able to make new friends, men and women. Work on your social skills. Tom's going to be there for sure. I'm going to be there from February on, and we're going to just be sharing magic there and an opportunity for you to grow. And if not, you can also follow all of the other social channels. You can follow Floris Pinter, Tom Lashkar, and Nevin Enriquez as we spread our wings, fly high, share all of the good vibes, and keep on being a Papi.
Beautiful. The last word I wanted to say is sometimes friendship, as we said, it's about creating, or anything, a relationship is about creating also experiences with other people. But I would say first create also your own experiences, and you'll see people coming to go with you. Go create your own experience. Like you want to experience a rich life, go and live it. You want to experience more travel, you can go and travel alone, it's okay. But then you will see that people will like to join you. The more you take initiative, the more you take initiative on your own life to create experiences, the more people will like to join you, because it's because this is very empowering. Yeah, it's your leader. Yeah.
Become your
You are
own
the
best
creator.
friend first. Become the funnest best friend to ever hang around, and you will see how you will become the girl's dream friend. How you will attract beautiful people because they enjoy being around you. And it's about working on yourself. Be your own best friend first, and then your best friends will appear. Like I magically appeared these two puppies in my life.
Thank you.
Beautiful last words, guys. Beautiful last words. What an episode. But let's end it here. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for listening and for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. Leave your comment.
Smash that button.
Leave your comment and feel free to ask questions. Give us your feedback. It really means a lot and it will help us a lot in the future. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And make sure you're the one that's putting them in the friend zone.
See you in the next one, Papitos.
See you. Ciao.